Hi, I'm here to report on an active effort to forecast total water levels, including wave runup along all of the U.S. West Coast. This is a collaboration between the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, National Weather Service, NCEP offices, and USGS. There are a bunch of people involved in this effort, and some of them are listed in the bottom. And saving time, I'm just going to refer you to that. This effort started on the East Coast back in 2015 or so and is currently undergoing national expansion. It provides 144 hours of forecasted total water levels and probabilities for collision, overwash, or impact, or so as we call PCOI. It is based on forecasts that are developed by NOAA. Waves and water levels are brought to the near shore, and they are combined with the Sandy Coast wave run-up formula of Stockton, very well-known such formula, and combined with beach profiles and foreshore slopes to provide estimated total water levels, 2% exceedance. The products are presented to the public via two different viewers. On the top-hand side, you can see the NOAA and WS viewers, and on the bottom, you can see the USGS Viewer. The USGS Viewer has two parts to it, and on the left-hand side, you can see a screen grab from color-coded dots that show the probability of PCOI, and on the right-hand side is a graphic showing the forecasted total water levels, both in an animation style. Not shown here, but in the very first slide there was an animation. The solid line, is the total water level, whereas the cyan color is the 95% confidence interval. For the U.S. West Coast implementation, we made some changes just for the run-up formula and, of course, also for the beach profiles and foreshore slopes. For the run-up formula, we added two different formulas to account for bluffs and cliffs. So the first one being for cliffs, simply being the SPM Shore Protection Manual 1984, 1.5 times the first moment of the wave height in the near shore. The second formulation is for steep shores, and this is the so-called TAO formulation. It's an adaptation of this, and it follows the FEMA guidelines, and the further information can be found in these references that you can see here listed at the top. It is a formulation that is also based on HMO in the near shore, and it has a couple reduction factors, one being the influence of the berm and another influence for slope roughness. This is valid for the slopes that are beyond the angle of repose, so of sand, so 36 degrees to 45 degrees is where we apply this. How is it decided which formula is used where? Well, in the simplest sense, it's a combination of NOAA's environmental sensitivity indices, which tell us what kind of backshore exists at each location, and also based on most commonly used formulas determined from a 60-year hindcast from 1948 to 2008. This hindcast will soon be available publicly as well via a manuscript and also a USGS data release. This Shope et al. Study, which was conducted by Shope and others, consists of a total of 25,000 cross-shore elevation profiles extracted at 1 meter resolution from the USGS NOAA 2016 post-El Nino LiDAR. We used that data set to develop 100-meter alongshore average coherent database of foreshore slopes. Those were used in combination with the run-up formula to compute the total water levels. Formula selection is based on the water levels as well as the profiles. Current status of this effort is that the total water level viewer is being implemented for all 7 NOAA and NCEP National Weather Forecast offices along the West Coast. New high-resolution SWAN wave models are being developed and implemented operationally, and the San Diego region is currently up and running. The total water level viewer is not quite ready for that yet, but it will be shortly within the next round. Updates for the remaining WFOs, including the total water level viewers for the remaining regions, are expected to be up and running within this calendar year. Following that, validations will be undertaken, We will be validating against any data that we can obtain, and mostly webcams that are continuously collecting information. Furthermore, we are extending the study to Alaska, U.S. territories, and additional work is being conducted to include estuaries. Thank you.